Hey guys, it's Stephanie with Simarchy and welcome to another speed build. Now oh my gosh, this is a very special speed build because it's actually a collab with two of my favorite simmers, my good friends, Max of MaksPlayground and Tanya, aka MsGryphi. Now this was Max's idea. She wanted to do a collab with us and she came up with the campsite idea, which I think is really cool because I'm totally into tiny homes and things like that. And obviously camping and campers and trailers and all that stuff kind of fits in with that theme. And of course, tree houses. Now the tree house is what I'm working on first, but it's actually for kids. I got this build from Max. She did part of the build already, like the pond, pretty much everything you see that I haven't done yet. And I wasn't quite sure what this was because I think during our messages going back and forth, she first called it a trailer park and then a campsite. I don't know. I'm flaky already as is, and it just kind of went over my head. So when I looked at what she built, well, this is kind of a spoiler. Maybe I shouldn't say. Let's just say when I look at what she built, I got really confused and thought it was a kids camp. So, like, that's what I started building for, was a kids camp with, like, cabins and counselors. And then I was like, wait a minute, that's not what this is. So this is actually a campsite for families to vacation to. You can place it in Granite Falls or something like that. I don't even know exactly how that works. You guys know I'm more of a builder than a player. And if you don't know and you're new, welcome to the channel. I love to build in The Sims. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is my passion. It's my favorite thing to do. I do a little bit of gameplay here and there, but building is where it's at for me. So anyways, Max built her little camper, and then I kind of looked at it and I got the clue to build a camper, and mine ended up being for kids, possibly teenagers. So hopefully, because this isn't completed yet at the time of recording, when Tanya, MsGryphi, gets a hold of it, she'll build a camper for adults and toddlers. That way you can bring the whole family on vacation and they can each have their own little camper, which is kind of a cool idea. I think actually the beds that I end up using can be used for kids or single adults. I'm not sure, but I do two separate single beds in the actual camper. I do a treehouse and a camper. I hope I explained that right. My brain is mush right now. I'm saying that in all my videos. So if you guys are regular subscribers, you're going to be like, okay, we know stuff. Calm down and stop talking about it. But in real time, when I'm recording this, because I pre-record, the Sims 4 Cats and Dogs expansion pack just got announced, and I went nuts. I filmed a reaction, like, I don't know, just look for it on the channel if you feel like looking for it. But I went crazy. I was screaming, I was crying, I was hyperventilating. And, like, I'm still trying to calm down from that because it was a lot to take in. I wasn't expecting that. I knew that pets were going to come, like, eventually at some point, but I wasn't expecting an announcement today of all days. Today on my recording day of all days. So now everything that I've recorded since that happened, I don't know, my brain's not here. My brain is mush. So I'm going to try so hard to get through it. And do a decent voiceover, especially because I'm so happy to be collabing with Max and Tanya together. Like, seriously, they're my favorite Simmers and they're my favorite Sims friends. So this is a match made in heaven, guys. Of course, I will link both of their videos and their channels in the description below so you can see what Max built and you can see what Tanya ends up building, MsGryphi. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's amazing. I know what Max built is amazing, obviously, because I saw it already, and Tanya is just so good at The Sims and building that I know hers is going to be amazing too. So make sure you check out all 3 videos, subscribe to those ladies if you haven't already, and leave a comment and let me know what you think. Now, the video's not near being over yet. I'm just, like I said, brain mush today. I will try to keep it together. Oh God, cats. Okay. By the way, let me just mention, well, I already said it before, my trailer, I don't know what these are. Are they trailers? I'm so not a camping girl. I'm really not. I imagine they're trailers, maybe. Mine's set up for kids. I was going to try to build it for a whole family until I thought I was doing it wrong. So that's why there was a toddler potty in the treehouse and then I deleted it. So if you download this and you want a toddler potty, that would be a great place to put it, right there where I have the little bear chair. I know it went by super fast, but you'll see it again in the screenshots at the end. So definitely stick around for those. So for this camper camper part, I'm just kind of mimicking what Max did with hers, just mimicking the shape of the roof. So that's definitely not, you know, a concept out of my head. I just wanted it to look like it fit in with the build. And it's pretty small, actually. I did want sort of a rooftop deck because I figured since the treehouse was right there, it'd be kind of a cool way to see over from the treehouse to the camper and vice versa. Because I think at the time of building this, I was still thinking in my head that adults and children were going to be inside of this specific trailer, but then it turns out just for children. So it's weird. I don't know. I should pay more attention to things. I really should. But it comes out nice. Like, I end up really liking it. So I really hope you guys do too. But what I was envisioning was the parents can sit on the deck and watch the kids play in the treehouse and keep an eye on them. So that's why I built that up there. And we will furnish it, of course. We're going to furnish this entire trailer. And I'm just adding in a little bit of landscaping. It's just so pretty. You guys will get a better look at the pond and everything that Max created if you go check out her video. She made a really cool bridge. Spoiler alert. You trust me, you don't want to miss it. I can't wait to watch the actual video because I've only seen the outcome. I haven't seen the actual speed build, and she does some amazing stuff. So I can't wait to see how that was all put together. So windows were a little bit tricky here. I was trying to use the ones that she used, but then I realized she just used them at the top. And that's why I was like, oh, maybe this is like a pop-up camper. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know. I just don't know enough about them, but that's kind of the illusion I went for. I think I would like camping, not in a tent, but I do think I would like glamping. Or cabins. Obviously, I would probably like that. I'm not really an outdoorsy person, but I'm definitely into small homes and mobile homes, modular homes, you know, just things that you can live in with a very small footprint and possibly tow around with you. Like conversion vans, I don't know, school buses converted into houses. I just love all that stuff. Houseboats. I love the idea of being able to take your home with you. I'm just like obsessed with that idea. I wanna just travel. And like, kind of the sad thing is I don't think I'll ever really be able to. I have before. I went on a cross country road trip from Ohio. Well, not fully across the country, but mostly from Ohio to California. I think it was like a 2-week thing. I don't remember exactly how long it was. It was with my boyfriend at the time, and we stayed at his family's house in New Mexico. So we made the trip a lot longer than it should have been, just so we could really check out the country. And it was fun because we stopped in different states and saw different landmarks, and it was just amazing. I wish I could do that again and really enjoy it more. Because, you know, not to get too personal, but me and that guy, I don't know, we fought a lot. So it wasn't like the funnest road trip ever, but it was still really, really cool. So I would love to do that again one day, but I own my own clothing store and I don't have employees. Oh, there's another toddler toilet that I end up taking out. So I can't take days off, which is funny because I was just talking to Max about this on Facebook, and I was like, or she asked me if I would ever take a week off from the store and go on a vacation. And I was like, no, I would love to, but I don't have employees. It's just me. I don't really have anyone I could trust and just leave the store with. And it would be really hard to just close it for a week. There's no way I could justify that to my customers. I feel like it would, cause more trouble than it's worth. With a small business, it's like, it's hard to just be like, yeah, we're closed the entire week, because not everyone's gonna know, not everyone's gonna get the memo, and sometimes people drive a couple hours to get here. Like yesterday, I had a mom and her daughter come from, well, I'm in Tampa, they're in Orlando, so it's like a good, hour and a half, 2-hour drive, depending on exactly where in Orlando they live, and they came all the way out here just to come to the store. So if that had happened and they didn't know that I was closed, I would just feel awful, Imagine how many times that could happen during a 5-day or a 7-day period. So no travel for me, as much as I would love to one day. It's not in my cards right now. It's really not. But I would love a tiny house. I would love a house on wheels. I would love a houseboat. How cool, how freeing would that be, that you could just take up and take your house anywhere you want to go? I imagine you would have to have some money set up, or you would have to have a career that is mobile as well. With a clothing store, that's not really possible, but I don't know, maybe one day, no, I was going to say, maybe one day if I ever become a big YouTuber, that could be possible, because I could YouTube this from anywhere. YouTube it, stream it, record it. I could take my laptop anywhere, which, yeah, that would be cool. God, that would be cool. Why don't you big YouTubers do that? Why don't you just travel all the time and just record Sims in your van. Like, that sounds so fun. I don't know why. All right, enough about that. No, not enough about that. I'm gonna keep talking about that because I don't have anything planned to talk about. And yeah, it's furniture. I'm laying furniture in a camper. It's for kids. It's a camper for kids, and furniture and colors. So my brain's too much to talk about that right now. So I'll talk about another, I wouldn't call it a traveling experience, but another really fun experience I had when I first moved to Florida, because I'm originally from Ohio. I was lucky enough that I had some money saved that I didn't have to start working right away. So for a good 6 months, I think it was, I spent the entire time on vacation. Like, it was just a super long, fun vacation, and I checked out all the different beaches in Florida. I pretty much went everywhere from the Florida Keys all the way up to Daytona Beach and just had fun. Oh my gosh, I love the beach. I love the ocean. I'm a wannabe mermaid. I don't really like swimming, which is super weird to say that I want to be a mermaid. I don't actually like going into the water, but I feel connected to the water. I love sea life. I love dolphins. I love seahorses. I love whales. I want to go whale watching one day. That's a big dream of mine. But I feel so connected to the ocean. So that's why I moved to Florida to begin with. But back to that story, I got to travel and check out everything. The Florida Keys were beautiful. Oh my God. I would have loved to spend more time there, but it was really expensive and it was kind of a spur of the moment trip. So I literally went there for a day and then came back home that same night, which was a lot of driving and it was pretty insane. My mom was with me and we saw really cool stuff. I think it was Hemingway's house. Was it Hemingway? The famous author that has a bunch of cats? Yeah, we saw his house in the Florida Keys. We saw the southernmost point of Florida before you head out towards Cuba, and took a picture there. There's a lot of roosters in Key West. We went to the famous, what is it called? Bourbon Street, or I don't know. No, am I thinking of something else? Bourbon Street? 8 Mile? 0 Mile? I don't know. I'll remember it later when my brain isn't all crazy but yeah, it's a famous strip of bars and restaurants in Key West. That was fun. Just traveling through the different islands to get to Key West was really cool. I remember we saw some deer, which you don't see very often in Florida at all, but through those islands, for some reason, there's deer. So that was super cool. It was just really fun. I went to Miami Beach, South Beach, again with my mom. We checked out some cool little restaurants like a French bistro. Where else did we go? West Palm Beach, that was great. Hollywood, Florida. Oh my gosh, I want to go back to Hollywood, Florida sometime. It's actually not that far from me, maybe a 4 or 5 hour drive. And it had a true boardwalk, because they call a lot of places boardwalks around here, but this was a true boardwalk in the sense that there was restaurants right on the beach. You could sit at the restaurant while you're looking at the ocean. There was little retail shops along the border, arcades, live music, a casino. It was beautiful. I would love to go back to Hollywood, Florida sometime. So that was fun. Where else have I gone? West Palm Beach. I think I said that. That wasn't that great, honestly. What else? Daytona Beach is pretty cool too. It's very touristy. But I think that's cool. It didn't have a true boardwalk either, but it definitely had a lot of shops and things right on the water, which is really cool, little plazas. I just love the beach. It makes me happy. So trying to think. I'm saying a lot. Like I said, I'm trying to be engaging and tell a story, but I'm so pets. We're gonna have cats and dogs. Oh, is it November yet? Okay, anyways, so now I'm working on this rooftop deck here. Little couch. I don't know why I put a kitchen in downstairs and upstairs, because kids can't cook, so maybe this is more of a teen hangout spot. Like I said, I don't know what I was doing. I was just having fun. Maybe I was building it to my liking. I like fun colors, so yeah. Easily fixed just by switching out the beds that I put downstairs. Oh my God, are we in the screenshots already? What did I talk about? Well, here we are, screenshots, guys. Oh my goodness. Well, here's a closer look at everything. I will stop rambling now, but if you had fun and you want to watch more videos, make sure to subscribe. I also live stream every Sunday, which is a lot of fun if you want to come join one of those. And thank you again so much, MaksPlayground, for coming up with this collab, and thank you for including me and Tanya, aka MsGryphi. I will link their videos down below so you can go check those out. Please check them out and subscribe because they're amazing. There's my little unicorn buddy. Aww. I really love this treehouse. It's fun. I should have made it for toddlers too. I feel bad now. I might remodel it one day. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye! Wait guys, before you go anywhere, don't forget to click over here to watch new videos and click on my face when I disappear to subscribe.